How you doing?
How we doing, boss man?
I got one night reserved over there.
All right. All right, boss man. This acts as your pass.
Yes, sir.
All right. I see you geared up. Good. Being that you are camping, we closed this up. We closed that gate.
Okay.
But you're more than welcome to come with your bicycle after we close.
Okay.
We do all the night fishing, ride on the beach.
I plan to.
I know. I see you got your gear. Take advantage of that.
All right.
A lot of people don't even bring bikes and stuff, but it's such a cool perk because you literally gonna have that beach to yourself.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
All right, and we do sell ice. We do sell firewood. We sell all that up to about 7 o'clock.
Okay.
Other than that, you good to go.
All right. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
All right, guys, just got the tent set up, and this right here is called a cot tent. And as you can see, it's raised off the ground. So it's basically two pieces. The first piece is the base, that's the cot. And you can see there's 8 legs on here. So it gives you a nice clearance off the ground. If it rains, I won't get wet. Keeps the critters out. I think overall this is a perfect design for what I would like. And the second piece that came with it is the tent on top, which straps right to the cot, as you can see. And it's pretty secure. This is to keep the rain off. There is a forecast for some rain tonight, so we're definitely gonna need this. Otherwise, I wouldn't use it, just to have more air, so it won't be too hot. But it does have vents, and as you can see, you can pull the sides out like that. Inside, this is where we're gonna sleep tonight. This is a little mattress I brought to the last camping trip. Just blow it up and fits perfectly in here. Yeah, but that's what it's looking like, guys. Looks pretty secure. No bugs will be bothering us tonight. So we'll zip it back up, keep the bugs out. And what we're gonna do next is go on our fishing adventure and hopefully catch some dinner tonight. The plan is to head out and get back before it gets dark, so we have plenty of light to cook and stuff. But you never know how fishing goes. Hopefully we can catch something quick, head back here early. That's the hope, at least. So what I'm gonna do now is just pack up the e-bike, load it up with our fishing gear, and head on out. We're gonna head over to the beach, which is right across the street from this campground. And we're gonna head all the way down the beach, around the inlet, and we're gonna fish this cove. Hopefully it won't be too windy, and hopefully the fish are back there biting, but we'll see. But I'll see you guys in a bit after we unload. I'm heading out over there. So it's gonna be a little short ride over to the beach. Once we get there, we're actually gonna take the bike on the beach. Hopefully the tide's low enough. Good thing this bike is equipped with fat tires, because we might have to ride in the sand, but I don't think we'll have any problems. A little windy. There's some rain clouds out there too. But I did bring my rain jacket. Just have to cross this road here. Looks clear. Ooh, it is windy out here. It's gonna be quite an adventure. I think low tide's around 6:30, but the water's still pretty high. We got a long way to go, and hopefully we can get over there with no problems. Sprinkling a little bit, so we are going to face a little bit of rain. Doesn't look too heavy though. I think we should be okay. I think we're getting close, guys. As long as there's no lightning and thunder, we're good. And so far, all I see is just some light rain. It's beautiful out here though. I'm the only person too. Just gonna see how far we can go. I think all of this is fishable, and I think we'll probably catch something right here too. A little rough though. Let's try to find calmer waters. Yeah, if it was high tide, I don't think we'll be able to do this because the water will be way up there to the left. You can see the weed line right there. Wow, this is amazing. Let's see where we're gonna go. I think we're gonna go over here. Let's just hope this sand stays pretty hard. Oh yeah, this looks good, guys. All right, so the first thing I think we're gonna try is this Carolina rig. And I have a few dead shrimp in here. So we're gonna toss that out way in the middle, see if anything's out there. But this does look amazing. Oh, hell yeah. There's fish here for sure. Especially with this water coming out right here too. All right, we don't need to keep much, just something for dinner. Even a few whiting would be perfect for the dish I plan to make, but we'll take anything. This is a little kayak cooler bag. Got a little bit of ice in there. And we're just gonna throw some dead shrimp out and see what's out there. Anything will eat dead shrimp, so. All right, so my wife's out of town visiting her family for a couple of days, so I thought, why the heck not just go camping? I've never done a solo camping trip. This is the very first one. It just seemed like a perfect opportunity to give it a try to learn something new. And where I'm camping at is Little Talbot Island State Park. Wow, bites already, guys. I don't know what that was though. Nothing big. Probably took my shrimp. Oh, that was a good bite, man. There's definitely fish out here. Okay, they probably got my shrimp that time. Yeah. But if we can catch a nice keeper off the bat with shrimp, that'd be perfect. Want to have time to get back to camp and cook up a dinner. Weather's been a lot cooler, so I thought, why the heck not? You know, this is perfect time to go camping. Be nice and cool at night, not all sweating and stuff. there's a fish. There's a fish. Not very big though. Let's see what it is. Catfish. All right, we're gonna give up that shrimp. There's a fish. Might be another catfish. Who knows? Again, not very big. Yep, another catfish, guys. All right, definitely giving this up right now. Ugh. Throw it way over there. Okay. Feels like pinfish. They got me an oyster. Oh, I'm out. Oh, there's a fish on here actually. A little pinfish probably. Yeah. We're getting desperate. We need to catch something. Let's throw it out here. Something like a drum would be really nice. Right, we'll leave that right there for now. Okay, we got a fish, guys. We got a fish. This is probably not a catfish. What is it? Oh, it's a trout. Hell yeah. That's a keeper right there. Hell yeah. We got a keeper. But let's make sure. This would actually be perfect for our dinner. I think it's a keeper. Just want to make sure. 15-inch minimum. And this guy is over 16. So definitely a keeper, and we're going to keep it. Hell yeah. There it is, guys. We got one. Let's wash them off real quick and throw them in the bag. One in the bag. That's dinner. Let's fish for about 15 more minutes. See if we can catch something better. If not, that'll do for tonight. Plenty of meat just for me. There he goes. All right, guys, let's get out of here. We got dinner. That's all we can ask for. All right. Just gotta get out of this soft sand. All right, guys, let's head on back. Definitely looks like there's more storms heading in, so we got to get back ASAP and start cooking before it starts raining. All right, we are back, guys. Whew. Just in time to cook something. But it's getting dark as hell. Got 2 of these little lamps. Should give us enough light. And the first thing we gotta do is fillet this trout. So let's go ahead and do that. Sucks that it got dark so quick. Alright, I'm gonna wash them off. Alright, that's our 16-inch trout. And let's just do a quick fillet job. And once we finish these fillets, I'll tell you guys what we're making. Alright, let's throw this back in the cooler bag. And for these fillets, we'll just go ahead and take the scales and skin off. Plenty of meat for me tonight. And let's go rinse these off. All right, we got our 2 fillets. Gonna put them on this plate right now. That's how it looks. And what are we cooking? We're gonna make ramen with fish tempura. And we're going with this Shin Ramyun by Nongshim. This is spicy. First thing we're gonna do is boil an egg. Okay, water's starting to boil. Let's go ahead and throw this egg in there. And we don't want to overcook it. Undercook's probably better. So I'm thinking about 5-6 minutes. While that's boiling, let's go ahead and prep some of the other ingredients. We got some enoki mushrooms. And with these, all you have to do is cut about 1/3 of it off the bottom. And that's how it should look right there. And the next thing we'll prep is some green onions. These are already washed. I'll just cut off the ends. And with these, just keep it simple. Thin slices. I like a lot of onions in my ramen, so we're putting a lot in there. All right, let's go ahead and turn off the heat on this egg and scoop it out. And we just put it to the side for now. Just put it right next to this stuff. Okay. And we're gonna dump this water out. Let's go ahead and prepare our fillets for tempura. And I think what we'll do is just cut each fillet in half vertically, the long way, to make it like long strips, kind of like a shrimp tempura. So we have 4 tempura strips right here. The next step, let's go ahead and season them a little bit. And for that, we have a little bit of salt. And just gonna put a little bit. That should be perfect. And the next thing we're gonna do is make the batter. We have some tempura batter mix. Let's read the instructions. Put 1 cup of the batter mix in 3/4 cups of ice cold water in a bowl and mix. For fish, it's better to use thinner batter by adding more water on step 1. So probably equal amounts. 1 cup of tempura batter and 1 cup of ice water. We'll give that a try. We don't have a measuring device, so we're just gonna eyeball it. All right, let's add some cold water from our thermos. This is already cold. And we're gonna add equal amounts, so just have to eyeball it. I think that's good. And then we're just gonna stir this up. All right, while we do this, let's go ahead and put the oil in. Okay, and we'll probably do a shallow fry. Let that get really hot, and let's go ahead and finish this batter. All right, raining, guys. We have a little delay here. No problem. All right, guys, I'm in the truck. Just an update on the situation. Right when I got the oil starting to heat up to fry the shrimp tempura, man, it started pouring. So I had to scramble and get everything inside the truck. I didn't want to put it in the tent, so I don't want to get it dirty. So I'm in the truck now, just waiting the rain to end, hopefully. Don't have good reception out here, so I can't see the radar. So right now it's just a waiting game. Not sure how long this is gonna last, but getting hungry, and man, this sucks big time. But that's the update. So I'll see you guys in a little bit and let you know what's going on. All right, guys, it's still raining a little bit. I don't think there's any end in sight, so we just gotta make this happen. I don't have any cover from the rain to cook, especially frying. So I'm under the picnic table right here. Just gotta do what it takes, man. Hopefully it doesn't splatter too much. All right, so that's what we got going on right now. We're struggling, but we're gonna make this happen, guys. The oil is sizzling a little bit, but there's still a little bit of water in there, so it might pop. It sounds like it's hot enough, so let's go ahead and dip this fish in the batter. Throw it in here. This is definitely struggle camping tonight. Too bad it's my first experience doing it solo. You know what? The fish is cooking though. Let's go ahead and throw another one in there. Alright guys, that's how it's looking. I think this might actually work out. Get it a little bit more brown and we should be good. Alright, I think it's good, guys. Just scoop these out. Put them in this little bowl right here. That's our trout tempura. All right, and to make our noodles, we're gonna need about 2 cups of water. We're just gonna estimate it. I think that looks good. And what we're gonna do is bring that to a boil. This is what we're eating. This is made by Nong Shim, and these are one of my favorite noodles. They are a little spicy, but that's how I like my noodles. So it comes with 2 seasoning packs. One is like a powder, and one has dehydrated herbs and vegetables. We can put them both in now while the water's getting hot. There it goes. Just stir that around a little bit. Ooh, spicy. Thankfully, the rain isn't too heavy right now. If it can just hold off until we can finish our ramen, I'll be so grateful. All right, that should be hot enough. My propane might be going low. I do have another one, but let's try to use this one till it's totally empty. Throw your noodles in there like that and just let it cook for a few minutes. Okay, let's see how it's looking. Oh man, ran out of propane, guys. But the noodles might be done. Let's give it a little test. Oh yeah, they're done. They're good. All right, so what we're gonna do now, dump this in our bowl. Like that. Got our mushroom in. It's peeling the egg now. Might be a little undercooked, but that's fine. You kind of want it a little bit runny. All right, once you get all the shells out, I'm gonna cut this in half. There it goes. I mean, it's not perfect, but... And then after that, you want to throw in your green onions. Just throw it all in there. That's how it's looking, guys. So I'm gonna let this sit for a little bit. I'm gonna change my clothes, and then we're gonna take this into the tent and add the fish tempura, and that's gonna be our dinner. Whew, we made it happen. Wasn't easy though. All right, let's crawl in. Make sure no bugs get in. All right, we're in. Here's our ramen. Let's see what we're drinking here. We got from the Asian store a lychee jelly drink. That's gonna be delicious. And my other drink is a roasted coconut juice. That's also gonna be delicious. Feel a little bit dehydrated, haven't drank a lot today. Other than that, my buddy Toy told me to buy this. He eats it with almost everything. So I'm gonna put some of this in the soup. Definitely put some of this in there. Just add another texture to it. And that's how it's looking, guys. That's our ramen noodle soup. We got enoki mushrooms, bamboo shoots, 1 egg, and a bunch of scallions. And the only thing we need now is to add our shrimp tempura that we made. This is trout. Oh, hell yeah. Got 2 nice pieces. So the first thing we're going to try is the fish. Damn. Stuff after this. Oh man, what a meal. Pretty much finished all of it. Ate a whole trout by myself. Whew, man, I am stuffed. I think a mosquito got in here though, so I have to find him and kill him before I go to bed. The rain did die down, so I'm gonna get out and clean up a little bit, brush my teeth, then lay down and head to bed. It's about 10 p.m. Belly is full, stuffed. It was a pretty short trip. I mean, didn't have much time to fish, but we got lucky and got 1 keeper. Rushed back to the campsite, tried to cook the dinner ASAP, but the rain came in and kind of delayed everything. But overall, still worked out. You know, hope I can get a good night's sleep. But before I do, I want to tell you guys a little story about what happened at this campsite in the past. The last time I camped here. So stay tuned. I'll be back in a minute. All right, guys, we're finally laying down. Woo, what a rough day, but we got it done. And it's something I always want to do, and I'm finally doing it. Feels good out here though. Hasn't been that many people. I haven't really seen anyone. Yeah, but let me tell you about the story. I think maybe like about 10 years ago, I took my wife camping and her nephews. And at that time, back then, you can get a campsite right up against the creek, and that's what we did. So early evening, a storm blew through. It was tough for us to set up the tent and everything, but we finally did when it was calm. And that night, it was extra calm. So we all were in the tent sleeping. It's a big tent, family size. And in the middle of the night, we heard footsteps, like bipedal, 2 legs, 2 feet, walk up to the tent and walk around the tent. And we all heard it, and it woke us up. So immediately, you know, we looked out the windows, we didn't see anything. Then we had flashlights, so we all ran outside, shined the lights everywhere, did not see a thing. I mean, nobody was around. It was the middle of the night. Why would they be out there? And you know, campsites are pretty safe. But yeah, that was very creepy. We'll never forget that night. This is the same state park, not the same site, but hopefully we don't experience anything like that tonight. A calm, peaceful night would be cool so I can get some sleep. Because of the rain, we didn't put the crab traps out. So as soon as morning hits, probably just gonna get out of here. Not sure if I want to fish anymore. I also didn't shower tonight, so I just threw on some different clothes. And when I get home tomorrow, I'll just wash everything up. But yeah, that's the story, guys. I don't know about these state parks. We're in the middle of the woods, and you never know what's out here. The rain's passed now, and I think it's gonna be another calm, peaceful night. Unless there's more storms on the way, but I don't know. I can't see the radar. Oh, thought I just heard something. But yeah, probably gonna get some shut-eye soon. Turn off these lights, and hopefully nothing wakes us up. Awesome adventure today. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you guys in the morning. Oh man. It's raining off and on all night, guys. And I think it's kind of sprinkling this morning, but let's see what it's looking like outside. Oh yeah. Sun's trying to peek out, but there's rain, I guess. We'll go check it out. Alright guys, just gonna pack up and head out. Definitely was a cool adventure. I had a great time. Definitely gonna plan to do some more of these, especially as the weather gets cooler. Should just be a lot nicer. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for joining me, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.